Hey y'all, good morning. You know, when you see this binder, that means it's time to do something in the dirty, messy, functional, well-loved planner in the cover I have named Serena. So, y'all remember yesterday we set up this one, or I think we may have set it up on Saturday. Now, this is my little note about what's getting delivered today, so I'm going to keep it stuck right here. That means today we're going to decorate tomorrow. And I do think I like this division here of the different categories and things. Let me get my stickers. Let's take this page out. Okay, so I don't think we want a basket of eggs. Trying to think about things I might be able to reuse through the year, and I'm thinking, yeah, the little chick in the basket I could use for something else maybe. Also, with these with eggs, you can really only use at Easter. The beautiful bunnies, got 2 of those. But all of the egg things I need to use now. So let's see. Ooh, you know what? I like this one and this one. I like those. Now I've got to find washi because yesterday in all of the desk organization I was doing, or cart organization I was doing, I rearranged washi and all that. And let's see, there's some pet tape in here. I don't think any of them have purple flowers, and I feel like this is screaming for purple. That's the common color between the two of them that I think would tie those two stickers together. There's a little bit of purple on here, some purple and blue. You know what? Not a huge fan of washi, but we're gonna do, I'm sorry, not washi. Not a huge fan of the pet tape, but we're gonna do it because it's got to get used too. So we're gonna use it. It's got some purple. This is kind of cute. But I do think I have to cut this with scissors. Does anybody know, will it cut without scissors? I have no idea. So we're gonna cut it with scissors. I'm going to go ahead and put this one down. I feel a little gap in the, like a bubble in the stuff, so I should be able to squish that down to the end of the tape and make it where I can peel it open. Well, it didn't do what I thought it was going to do. I thought it would make it easier to peel the back off. Okay. And I feel I got to keep this under control because I feel like it would stick to itself and just be a huge, huge mess. Okay. That's cute. These are cute. These are cute flowers and stuff. What does that say? Does it say something? Natural record. Okay, that makes so much sense. But that's some of that in translation, you know. Things that get lost in translation. And we'll put this one right here. And then I will use my pens and set up the divisions in here for different different categories and things. Y'all, my sinuses and allergies are just horrific right now. Horrific right now. They're kicking my tail. My voice is weird. My throat feels funny. My ears feel like they're full of water. I haven't been swimming in a really long time, but they feel like they're full of water. I had an earache yesterday. I feel like I'm screaming when I talk. So, just, you know what? Just be patient. I am so allergic to Louisiana. I've always wondered, I've heard about people moving to like Arizona or New Mexico, people that have asthma moving to those places where it's like a drier environment. And I've always wondered, if I moved somewhere like that, would I not have all this allergy stuff? Now, I mean, I'm not going to move, but it would be nice to visit and find out. But I'm not going to move. I can't. I mean, I would leave Louisiana if there were a very compelling reason, but there has not been a very compelling reason up to this point. There was a time when I was younger that I had an opportunity to go to Nashville with my best friend and his brother, but I was a chicken and didn't do it. And I will not lie, often I wonder what it would have been like if I had gone, because I think it could have been a lot of fun. Oh, I'm sure it would have been a lot of fun, but I can see how I might have gotten into a lot of trouble too, because yeah, the seamstress for the band, you know. Okay, so we're going to divide it down the middle first. And what color do we want to use? What color do we want to use? Well, we might as well stick with the purples, huh? And my ruler, the ruler. We're going to use that messy one, since that's, we don't mind getting marker on it. Okay. And then we decorate, let me see here, 2 sections and 4 sections. So let's do 2 sections here. This is for all the task and then move forward task. We're going to put the all the task as a bigger section than the move forward, because hopefully we don't have a lot to move forward. And then over here we're going to kind of half it and half it again. I feel like I'm not enunciating my words at all today. I may not be. I may not be. I may not be. I've always wondered what it would be like to have like a diction coach. You know how people like newscasters have voice coaches and stuff? I've always wondered if they could get rid of my accent. I don't think they could, y'all. I think it's so deeply inbred in me that it could never go away, honestly. And I wonder, like, I feel like I would be different if I didn't have my accent. Do you know what I mean? That sounds crazy, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like people would look at me differently if I didn't have my accent. Like, if I look in the mirror and talked, I don't know if I would know myself without my accent. Does that make, I don't know if it makes any sense, but I know you understand what I'm saying. So, this is all the tasks go here. Top task. Secondary task. Today's goals. Don't forget. and move forward. I've got to, this is for tomorrow. Got to remember that this is for tomorrow. Ooh, I love this purple pen with the purple highlighter and these stickers and this washi. Wow. Let me go back over here and make that line a little bigger. And y'all, writing on this mat, if you like your pen to squish down in the paper, this mat is perfect for that. Well, look, I didn't go all the way to the edge like I did on the other one. Oh, miss inconsistency. That's probably the biggest problem I have with anything, is I'm just not consistent. I'm not as consistent as I need to be. How about that? Not I'm not consistent. I'm not as consistent as I need to be. So there we go. We have tomorrow, April 22nd, all set up. I'm happy with it. It was easy. Walmart, big crystal pens, under $2 for a pack of 10 of them. You see how that looks. The highlighter came from Temu. The pet tape is from Temu. The stickers are from Temu. The paper, these planner pages, are from Temu. They come in a bound book. I took the signatures out and cut them apart and hole punched them to go into my A5 cover right here. Move those boxes. That also came from Temu. We're going to put tomorrow in here and get busy focusing on today. I don't want to bombard y'all with videos, but I feel like I kind of am today. Look at how pretty that is. If nothing else, dividing it like this gives me an opportunity to use more color, and I think I like that. I'm going to pull out the notebook where I made notes this weekend about organizing my studio. I'm going to pull that out and try to do work according to that today. Oh, this cat is a wackadoodle. Wackadoodle, 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 wackadoodle. Okay, I'm looking at all the things I need to do today. I did my Tuesday setup. I can mark that off. I filmed how I began my passport size for May. I've got to decorate my memory planner, but I can do that tomorrow or the next day or the next day. I need to exercise. I need to walk. Today needs to be shampoo day. And then the goals are the walk, exercise, video. So, we're on the way, y'all. We are on the way. We're on the way. I hope y'all have a great day. Do something nice for yourself and go make somebody smile. Bye-bye.